Hi friends, it's Becky, and July is World Watercolor Month. So for this month, I am doing a little watercolor sketch in my watercolor sketchbook every day following the Doodlewash prompts. Doodlewash, Charlie O'Shields, he started the Doodlewash. He also started World Watercolor Month, and it is a fantastic way to really kind of have a reason to paint every day, a reason to make art every day. And so I am participating and following his things, and I've been recording them so that you guys could either paint along with me or just enjoy my commentary while I'm making things. Today's prompt is patch, and so I am just going to paint a patch on some jeans. And so I'm just drawing myself a little heart shape here. You know what? I'm going to come back in with a pen. We'll just do an ink and wash style because I love ink and wash. I think it's a lot of fun. And so I'm going to do this with that, and I'm going to take some light yellow. Let me get that lemon yellow. I'm just going to paint a little background here in the middle of this heart that's yellow. And that'll be part of my little heart patch. One thing about patches is that most of my clothes growing up, at least until I was 9, they were handmade. My mom made a lot of the clothes that I wore, even jeans, and when they got holes, they got patched. So I grew up using or having clothes that had been repaired so that I could continue using them. And so patches, when I think about patches, they make me think of love, the love of a parent who is making clothing by hand for their child. So I'm just doing a really, really light lemon yellow wash right here within the confines of this hand-drawn heart. It's not super symmetrical, and I'm super okay with that because it doesn't need to be perfect. This is just a sketch, and I'm practicing some of my drawing skills. So let's let that dry, and when I come back, I will finish painting the rest of this. And now that that's dry, I'm going to grab some purple paint and a very fine tipped brush. I'm just going to do some 5 pointed dots. Just right here on this yellow. Maybe my dots need to be a little bit bigger than that. I just want it to be like little flower petals. Like a little ditzy print. And this part is kind of my little moment of zen, just making little dots all the way around. Taking some time to do this. Again, it doesn't need to be perfect. I don't have a grid line lined up. I just want there to be little purple flowers on my little piece of fabric that's being used to patch some jeans. Now I work in IT, and a patch in that case is usually something that fixes something, just like this connotation, but it's like a patch will fix a software problem. It's usually not as pretty. Alright, just a little bit more. It's getting some water to reactivate more of that paint. There you go. My washi tape's coming up. I need to press that back down again. When I do my background, let's do a little bit more over here. I think I've got enough space right here for this one. Alright. Let's press this tape back down. And I'm going to use this Prussian blue right here. I'm going to get all the way around here. Put the tape back down on the edges. I want some clean edges. So now I'm just going to spread this around. And just go around my heart. I should have put this first so that I didn't get these hard lines, but that's okay. So I can scrub some of those hard lines out a little bit. Looks like we are going to have some escape out the sides. It's not going to be completely hard lines on that. I'm going to grab my tiny brush again and some green. There we go. Just going to do just a little line. I'm not going to do leaves or anything. Just a little flower stem. Like that. Again, ditzy print. think normally they'd be all turned around in different directions, but I don't feel like playing around with that right now. I just want to get these colors on my page. And then once this is dry again, I'm going to go in with my marker and we're going to do the last little bits for this watercolor sketch. So I'm done with the watercolor part. I'm going to let this go dry. Alright, it's dry and the washi tape wasn't staying on, so I went ahead and removed it. And I'm just going to do some little marks around the edges of this patch. Well, the patches my mom would sew on didn't have these kinds of lines. They were always very neatly sewn on. This is just to make it a little more apparent that that's what this is. Alright. That is World Watercolor Month 2024, Day 5, patch, and 5, 2, 4. Alright. There we go. Hope you guys enjoyed painting this with me. Let me get a little bit closer so you can see a little more detail on my patch. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow.